What is up, guys? Vern's here, back again with another Supercoach video. This time it is the round 6 review. Now, my review did get a little bit chopped before, so I am just going to be adding this in at the start, so enjoy. From us, we managed to put out an 1192, went up 1,881 places to 3,518. So not bad, not bad. Round rank of 904, I was pretty happy with that. Pretty good score overall. Didn't expect to be quite as high as I was. I knew missing Evans and Morris was going to hurt, but I knew being on short was going to be a big difference maker between a lot of the competition. For those that went Hardy or Richardson got pretty punished in comparison, so yeah, pretty good outcome from us, so I was pretty happy with that. Now, look, coming into this round, we'll mainly talk about my trades going in, but obviously we did have Adelaide versus Perth 2 games in a row. Perth get away with the first one, Adelaide get away with the second one. Short just dominates in both, which was really good. As I mentioned, Morris picked up a fifer, and Evans just gets a massive score, massive amount of runs, I think like 85 or something, in very little balls for Perth, so in the first game. So yeah, it was good stuff. Now, with the trade plans, with there being 3 teams on the double, we already have a lot of Perth players, but look, Brisbane have a bye in round 9, so they're not really players I really want to be pivoting to at this point, meaning it's mainly the Hobart players and maybe the Perth players that I've missed to a degree. So what I will think I will be doing is we will keep Sutherland to use him as a loophole. We'll finally move on Abbott, who's just been honestly a bit disappointing for Abbott's standards, but you know, it just is what it is. And then we'll move on some of these Adelaide players, so we'll get Overton out of the team, and Short has made good money for us, so we'll take that. Just going to quickly click on the break-even game. Yeah, Edward still has a crazy good break-even, which is really cool, and Short has a crazy good break-even, which is also crazy. He will definitely be pushing maybe towards 400k at this rate. So we're going to, first of all, filter and bring in Hobart and Perth to see which players we want. Now, as you can see, right off the bat, we're going to go for averages because Hobart has had, no, they've had the same amount of games, actually. Yeah, they've had the same amount of games because Perth had the double bye as well. But we can see just in general, just they haven't been as good as the Perth players when we look at the top of the charts. I'm honestly interested in putting Morris in. I mean, obviously had a crazy good game, but he just looked really good. Watching his bowling, even in both games, he got a wicket in the second game too, but it was a much harder game. But yeah, the 5 from the first game, obviously that's not going to happen every week, but that was really good. Hardy was pretty consistent, and look, his break-even might be a bit high right now. Yeah, it is a bit high, but yeah, I mean, I could antibody him. There's nothing against that, but kind of want to jump on him. And look, Evans is cool and all, but let's be honest, he's not going to have that game again. It was maybe just like it was a one-off opportunity to jump on him beforehand. But the first player I will grab is Nathan Ellis, obviously a death bowler for Perth, and in my opinion, pretty good. Like, I'm very happy to have Ellis in the team. He is the captain, he bowls the death, and he bats pretty decent in the order, so we're pretty happy with that. Next one, it does get really hard here though. I think I want to go for Morris because he did look good, and I think even if he's not going to be picking up fifers, but even if he's picking up 1 or 2 wickets a game, it's pretty nice. And he had a pretty good economy rate in that first game, and second game it got a bit blown out, but it wasn't bad either. So maybe we put Morris in, and then the other one I was thinking was Hardy, put him in. Yes, it's more Perth players at the end of the day, but they are all on the double, so it is hard to look past them. The other thing with Hardy is it's really following the crowd to a degree. I wouldn't mind going against him, but he is just really good. So you know what, we'll bring him in. We'll do this for now. It's not a big deal having a lot of Perth players either, because they do play around 8 and 9, so it's not like you're not going to have them for the rest of the season. And same with the Hobart players, they're going to play the rest of the season too, so it's really not a big deal getting them in. If we do structure the team, let's see, like this. Sorry, give it a second to load. Structure the team like this. There we go. Get that out the way. We could go for like a cheeky Alice VC or a Walters VC, which I might do just for the fun of it. And then we got to put the C somewhere. As I did really like what Morris did. We will have death bowling from Richardson though, so he hasn't been in the greatest form though. I mean, he kind of just got smacked around the park, which was a bit sad. We could put maybe money on Hardy there, come out for a big game. They talk about, I think, the Gabba being Brisbane, like being a bit more of a bowler's ground though. I think so. I think Showground's definitely more of a batter's ground though. We'll just put on Hardy. We'll just take a crack at him there. I reckon a lot of people jump off him this week because he had a bit of a underperformance compared to Matt Short, but look, I'm going to go with him this week. For all we know, Walter comes out with a big game and I just take his VC. I wouldn't mind that. Walter has been a little bit more unreliable than the others, but I think that's just the easier way to go. What we can also do here is we can also just like yo-yo Sutherland and Short around whenever I want to sort of look at what happens here. So we will have a look at Edwards and Connolly's first game before we, I guess, make the decision on which score we're going to take. Actually, sorry, I remember doing this as well. So we're going to bring Inglis down here, McDermott on field there, and then we can actually get Inglis on field here. And then we don't have to, we can actually go for a Maxwell loop instead. Which might seem a bit crazy, but I mean, Maxwell's pretty good, but let's just say he has a poor game. Maybe he doesn't bowl himself much. Maybe when he does bowl, he doesn't get a wicket. Maybe he gets taken early, comes out with a poor score. I guess we can always just see how that works. And either way, as I said, we're going to be able to see Maxwell score and Connolly's first game as well. So if he comes out with like an 80 plus and Connolly comes out with a 20, I'm probably just going to bank Maxwell's 80. So yeah, we'll see plenty of that before I can make the decision, because I just need to make the decision before Tuesday night, before the Short game. But yeah, that's, I guess, my video for the week, my team going into the week. We'll see how we go. Yes, I know I still got a boost sitting there. I'm honestly thinking maybe I will be using it next week to get more Sydney players in to help prep for the final week. I think that's not a bad idea to be doing that. But yeah, anyway, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Look, the season's almost over. It's a very quick season, BBL, and I know it hasn't been a great season from me, but I haven't mind doing the content, and I do enjoy watching the Big Bash. So yeah, anyway, till next time, guys. Peace. Later.